Creating a free blog is not difficult. There are a couple of services and websites online which would allow you to create free blogs on their service. One of the most popular is Blogspot, owned by Google. It's also called Blogger. To create a free blog on Blogger or Blogspot, the first thing you need to do is to go to www.blogspot.com. Have it in mind that you need to have a Gmail account to create a free blog on Blogger. If you do not already have a Gmail account, please see our tutorial on creating a Gmail account. When the page opens, click on Create Your Blog. Now you'll be asked to sign in with your Gmail account. So if you already have one, enter it. If you do not, please go and create one before coming back here. And then click on Next. Enter your password. Click on Next again. Depending on your network speed, it may take a few minutes for the page to load. Just patiently wait for it until you are shown this page. If this is your first time of logging into Blogger, you'll be asked to select which profile you want to use to create your websites or blogs. So you can either click here to use a Google Plus profile or click Create a Limited Blogger Profile. I normally go with creating a limited blogger profile because it helps me to maintain a little level of anonymity. So we're going to click that, then click Continue to Blogger. So it says enter the display name first before you can continue. The display name is the name you want to be shown to people when they visit your website and read your posts. So you can just use admin there. If you would like your real name to show up there, you can put your real name. You can put anything there. And then click on Continue to Blogger. So now you are officially registered in Blogger, but you don't have a blog yet. To create your first blog, click on Create New Blog. So it says try the new Blogger themes. There are just some new themes here. Click on maybe later. So creating your new blog. The title of your blog is the name that shows up when people visit at the top of your website. So it's like the name of your website. So I'll just call this My New Blog. You can change this later on. The address you cannot change. So the address is what will make up the link or the URL that people can type into their browser and visit your website. Whatever you type here, notice if I take my mouse away, if you see the font right in there, it says e.g. my new blog address.blogspot.com. Whatever you put there is going to have .blogspot.com at the end. So we can just say create new blog. So you can see it's appending blogspot.com by itself, letting you know that .blogspot.com is going to be part of your website address. That's why it's free. There are ways that you can change it to straight.com like createnewblog.com, but that is outside the scope of this tutorial. For now, we are creating this free blog. So after entering the name, it's going to automatically check if that name is available. So you can see it says here, sorry, this blog address is not available, which means you need to try and check a new one. So let me just use something based off of my email address. So now it says this blog address is available. So you have to keep trying this out. But having numbers in your URL is not always a good idea. So I'm just going to take that out again. Jerry Barry Place. Okay, so jerrybarryplace.blogspot.com. that is the address that people would need to type to get to this new blog I'm creating. So it says this new blog address is available, which means we can go ahead. So the next thing is to select the theme. The theme determines what your website will look like. So there are different types here. You can try them out later on. You can always change all these things, but for now we'll just go with this simple theme and then click on create blog. The page is refreshed and you see a new panel with a new set of menu and the title of your blog showing here. So what this means is that you have actually created that free blog. So before we proceed, let us try to test it. The URL we selected just now, as in the blog address we selected just now, was jerrybarryplace.blogspot.com. So it's opening up and we can already see on top here that title we gave it, my new blog. So the first thing we're going to try and do is to change that title, and let's see if it will reflect here. So while we're waiting for it to load, let's go back and look at this panel again. So you'll notice that on this panel there's a button for new post and there are other links here on the menu that you can use to access various aspects of your new blog. We're not going to look at all of them now, but we're just going to look at the basics. Now let's start with the settings. Settings brings out more options like sublinks, but on the right hand side you can see my new blog, this title. Remember, this is what I said we want to change. So this is where you can change it. Come to settings, click on edit and change it to anything you like. So I'll just call it Jerry Barry's wonderful blog, and you click on save changes once you've done that. So the title of our blog is now Jerry Barry's wonderful blog. So if we go back here, this is what the blog will look like. Remember, it's empty, there's nothing there. There's nothing on the blog now, so it looks blank and plain, but it is a new blog. So remember, we've just changed the title, so let us refresh it now and see what happens. We can already see from the top here that the title has changed. So when the page finishes to load, we should see a new title there. While we're waiting for that, let's come back here and look more closely at the other options. Notice here, European Union laws require you to give European Union visitors information about cookies used on your blog. Please read these notices, and when you are through, follow the instructions there, or close it and close this. If you need to change things you've done before, you can just go through all these options and see what you can change. Coming to posts, comments and sharing, you can set up various options for how many posts you want to appear on the home page of your blog. This is where you do that. So if you want only 4 posts to appear, maybe 4 of your most recent posts to appear on the home page when people visit, change this to 4. And when you are done with all your changes, click on save settings. So let's come back here. Now we can see that the blog title has changed. The next thing we are going to do is to create a post and some pages to start off your blog. To create a new post, you click on post. So a post is like an update that shows up naturally on your blog. When people visit, they see your most recent posts by default, while pages are for information that are static and don't change a lot, like about us, contact us, privacy policy, and any other static information you want to put. So pages are usually best to use in creating your menu We're going to look at that after creating a new post. To create a new post, the first thing you need to do is to click on posts. Once you click on posts, you see a button appearing near the top that says new post. Click on new post. So for posts, at the top here where it says post title, enter the title of your post. So the title is like the main header of the post, so we can say welcome to my new blog, and inside here you can include the content of the post. So we could say something like welcome everyone welcome everyone to my new blog. Hope you like it here. Please look around and feel free to comment or tell me what you think. I will always endeavor to post great content, so stay tuned. Now let's say we want to include an image right here. We can use this icon here, click on it and upload from our computer, or if it's already online you can use any of these other options. Click on choose files, select the image you want to upload, wait for it to upload, and once it appears, click on add selected. Great, and now you have an image. If you want this image aligned to the left, click on left. If you want it aligned to the right, click on right. If you want it center, click on center. So we'll leave it at center, and that is our first post. We'll look at it, everything looks good, and we'll hit publish. Immediately you see under published here 1. If we go back to our blog and refresh it, we should see that post now appearing on the home page. While we are waiting for that to open, let's go ahead and create 1 or 2 pages. To create a page, come over here on the left hand menu, click on pages, and then near the top you see a button appearing, new page. Click on new page. So the page we create is, the first one will be about us. Always try to have an about us, a contact us, and a privacy page on your blog. So about us, we could just write anything. Take note, everything you write here can always be edited later on. So even if you make mistakes or you come up with things that you want to change, there's no problem. I'm appearing as an individual, so I would say about me. My name is Jerry and I love blogging. So write anything about yourself, your company, your business under about me or about us, and hit publish. So we have created 1 page. Now let us create another page, contact us. Under contact us you can put your email address or your phone number, or even a contact form, although that is advanced, but an email address is okay for starters if you do not want to show your phone number to the world. Which me and you hit publish. Now we have 2 pages. Let's check our blog again and see if it has loaded. Great. So we see the post that we created just now, a while ago, now showing on the blog. Anything you post again is going to appear above this one, and this one will be pushed lower and the new post appear above. Now we have our pages. Even if we refresh our blog, we are not seeing those pages there. Remember we said we want the pages to be like a menu. So let's see how we can add a menu bar to the top here. that has those pages we created. So this is the easiest way to create a menu in Blogger. To do this, we go to one of the options here, another new one, layout. With the layout, you can use to add things called gadgets to your blog. A gadget helps you to include information or links. There are very many different gadgets for different things. So to include a menu, we add a gadget to this layout portion called cross column. Click on add gadget. So this procedure you can use to add any kind of gadget you like. You can see some different gadgets being listed here, but what we want is the pages gadget. So to add it, you click on the plus sign. Since we are going to make this a menu, we don't need to put the title there. If not, it will show, and it says pages to show. So you can see the pages we created. Anyone you want to show, you just click on that and it shows up. And if you want to change the order in which it's showing, you move it here. And once you do that, click on save. So we now have our pages gadget in the cross column, and we can save arrangement. If you want to see what it looks like before saving, click on preview. So just directly click on save arrangement and it tells us your changes have been saved. So we can come back here and refresh to see if we can see any of those changes. Now we can see that our menu items that we added, those pages, are now showing up here like a menu. So that is the basic procedure for creating a free blog with Blogger. There are still a lot of advanced things you can do to change the design, change the look, and customize to any way you want it to be, but that will be dealt in other tutorials. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Have a great day.